Okay, ouch. Captain's log. All right. This is a bit humbling, right? But this is what it is. Different angle. Not trying to be weird about this, right? Still working on me. We're continuing on with what we have to do. I can't even remember what week it is. I do know I'm staying consistent with the format of how do you say it? With the format of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and working out in that capacity, and then doing upper body Monday, Wednesday, Friday, everything, and then doing core work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what I'm doing right now. Core and leg work. So right now I'm just making a protein shake after I got back from the gym. It's what I'm doing right now. This is my nutrition, a part of my nutrition. Right now I know I'm severely under protein. So I put 2 scoops of protein powder into this magic bullet that we got for $20 off of Facebook Marketplace. Shout out to a good deal and shout out to good friends who tell you where the good deals are. It's whole milk with quick oats, like a handful of quick oats, and I did not measure. I guess you got to put this in my stuff, but I didn't measure the. I didn't measure the. What do you call that? I didn't measure the milk, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just didn't measure. So then I threw in some cinnamon. Cinnamon is a pretty good additive, right? It's kind of adds to flavor, but it doesn't add anything extra that you don't need. And then after this, I'm going to make some rice and prepare at least 2 or 3 meals for tomorrow, right? Make that work like that. But let's see. So that's what I'm going to do here. Anyway, but I'm still working on it, man. Today was not the best workout in the world, but is a workout that got done. And I had a conversation with a friend at church on Sunday about some of this stuff, and it basically the conclusion we both came to is not every workout's going to be like a plus workout. You're gonna feel like you don't want to be there. I had mad layers on. Already 3 minutes. Got mad layers on. Had my Gators hoodie. I had a T-shirt on under my that there, and yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Got a really nice sweat in while I was working out. Wore some long pants, so I was sweating all over. But that's good. I do want to add this though. Kind of only reason why I'm saying this is because I said this to a friend of mine, and I'll say this to a friend of mine now. Also, whoever comes across my captain's log here, I think it's important to note. Okay. What's important to note is, I think there's 2 things. One, it's important for me, like when I'm going through this process and getting right and being healthy, right? It's important for me to leaking up. Yeah, it's leaking. Don't want to burn the motor up. I did not seal it properly. That's on me. On me. I actually put too much in there. Oh. Yeah, it's on me. Hopefully I didn't kill it. Jeez, man. But don't do that again. Anyway, so listen. So basically what I'm trying to say is I realized that in the gym, I'd always been afraid and insecure of just showing up because my shirts aren't long enough. And as you can see, I'm kind of a chunky dude right now. I am who I am. So there we go. And I realize with not trying to compete with other people or persons in the gym, especially females who are wearing like really, really skinny clothing or like really like basically wearing underwear, right? I realize, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to walk around in underwear, I think I can deal with having a workout in the gym with my stomach out. I think it's okay. You know, so I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not ashamed of my stomach hanging out in the gym when I'm working out. Not anymore. I'm just not. I lost the care and concern of that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to let it hang out. Not hurting anybody. I'm there to get rid of it. That's why I'll be there. So, just one of those things. Just a thought that came by. I guess, you know, you get insecure in the gym. And then the other part of this, I just want to point out, the last thing I want to say has to do with, for me, I guess I realized today there comes a level of when you're in the gym and in this process, because I'm just focusing on the work. And I love the work. The work tonight was really hard, today was really hard, but I like to work. And the work that I did was really good. But other than that, in the process of the work, you naturally fall into an acceptance of what your body is and how your body is and for what it is, right? I'm not in the gym hating myself. I'm in the gym trying to get myself to a better place with better habits and to glorify God in those habits. You know, because God's not Gnostic. He cares about the natural world. He cares about my body. So I'm trying to be healthy, extend my life a little bit, if Lord willing, you know. Anyways, but that's all. That's the captain's log for today. I'm going to finish cooking and preparing some food and head to work here soon, but until next time. And as I always try to say, the rest is history.